The New Patriotic Party decided today that there will be no proxy voting on 31st of January. So you have to go to Damango and cast your vote yourself.
As I will. And I think what the party is trying to do is to ensure that there's absolutely no room for suspicion and to ensure that we have an election which is manifestly free, fair, and credible, but also seen as free, fair, and credible. And I think it's absolutely crucial. You will see that the NPP is making lots of effort to revive itself and to rebuild. The party has gone through some of the most difficult times you can think about. The 2024 election, we have to admit it was a very difficult election for the party. The party is still going through lots of soul searching. There's absolutely no two ways about that. We are not in the best of position now, but the measures which have been put in place so far, I think respectfully, have helped a great deal. One is the early Congress. That is turned out to be a very wise decision the party took. The various amendments which were effected at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, I think are also very good steps. Of course, Paul, you know, political party business and politics is up and down. Today you are down, tomorrow you are up. 2016, the NDC lost an election in a very painful way. A certain president lost. They lost by 1 million votes. They lost so many seats. We've had a worse situation on our hands. We cannot be proud of that. We cannot pretend that all is well. We have to accept that we have a difficulty and we're in a difficult situation. But I believe that by the grace of Almighty God, the NPP will rebuild, the NPP will revive itself, there will be a revival of the NPP under God, the NPP will bounce back stronger, and the NPP will win again by the grace of God. There's absolutely no two ways about that. And the measures we are putting in place, particularly the credible manner in which this January 31st election is being constructed and conducted, will all help for whoever wins for the party to rally behind the person for the crucial election of 2028.
Who's going to win? Will Dr. Bawumia win? Will Kennedy Japan win? Will Brian Achampon win? Will it be Cabinet Japan or say Who's going to win?
Well, I'm very clear in my mind. I'm very, very clear in my mind. You know, in the 2024 election, I supported Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And I had very good reason to support him. It's not as if my support is so consequential or is going to be a casting vote. No, but as a member of the party, I have to have a view of how or the direction the party should go. I supported Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. I've listened carefully. Each one of the presidential candidates are people I know very well at a personal level, and I've listened to all of them closely. I've not been convinced as to why we should change Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. I don't see it. I don't have any credible and compelling reason why we should change Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And so my support for him for the 2028 election is total, it's unflinching, and
but will he win?
I will get to that. So my support for him is total, and it's for good reason. Look, he's well marketed, he's formidable, he's credible, and he's somebody you cannot associate with anything of corruption or of incompetence or of this or of that. And I believe that if we present him again for 2028 and we rally behind him, I believe he has a great, strong chance of winning the 2028 elections. I'm convinced that the party will support him come January 31st. And I'm convinced that the party will elect him because the party wants to win. The party wants to win 2028 elections. It's not for nothing that the NDC repeated President Mills over and over again and got him to win, because they believe that President Mills stood the best chance of delivering victory for the NDC. And it's not for nothing that the NPP stood by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo over and over again, because at every particular point in time the NPP believed that President Akufo-Addo was a man who could deliver victory for the NPP. He did deliver victory for the NPP. It's not, again, for nothing that the NDC stood by President Mahama, because they knew that President Mahama was the most formidable person and the best person who could deliver victory for them. And he's delivered victory for them on 2 occasions. And I'm convinced, and I think that's a sentiment within the party, that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is the man who is most formidable, who is most marketed, who is the strong candidate, has a national appeal. We've taken him once, and if we take him again and we rally behind him in 2028, I believe that by the grace of Almighty God, the Ghanaian people will have favor with us and elect him as president of Ghana come 2029.
That's a very powerful campaign speech for Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia. You were close to Mrs. Rawlings, weren't you, when you were Deputy Chief of Staff?
Oh, yes. I've not just Mrs. Rawlings. I mean, I was very privileged and honored to have known President Rawlings at the personal and close level. As Deputy Chief of Staff, I had the privilege of engaging him on a couple of issues, and in the end, developed some personal relation with him. And I say privilege because, I mean, he was a very deep man and highly respected and with a lot of experience, and I had the benefit of tapping into that greatly. Yeah, Mrs. Rawlings, not so close, but always a mother figure, and if you met him, and it was very warm. She was a very warm woman, and I like particularly her sense of discipline as well. I mean, you could just see an air of discipline around her. But even more importantly is my colleague in Parliament, Dr. Rawlings, who's a very good friend of mine. And Mrs. Rawlings' passing is such a big blow to all of us, and we express our deepest condolences to the family. On November 28th, I believe we will all rally, the nation will rally behind them to give a befitting farewell. You know, but I'll tell you just a little story that you know, when I was in junior high school, my grandfather, I used to live with my grandfather in Damango. And my grandfather was big NPP, strong NPP man. But my grandmother was NDC, and she was a member of 31st December. And for her to attend meetings will mean that she will incur the wrath of my grandfather. But she will put a beret in her, what they call this paint container, you know, the one that they, so she will put a beret in it, cover it up, and go for her 31st December women's movement.
I see. And when she gets out, she wears.
And then she wears. It's always a story I changed, but it tells you the power of Mrs. Rawlings' organization.
Yes.
A grassroots organization.
Yes,
yeah,
it was very powerful.
It was very deep. It was very deep indeed.
Okay, Minister, we'll leave it here. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we're going to Adisadel College. No, I didn't. I didn't go to school there.
Oh.
I went to the better Adisadel.
Oh, which one is that one?
Oh, you shouldn't ask me. No.
Which one is that?
The much better Adisadel.
Oh, which one is that?
It's near the University of Ghana.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Achimota?
No.
Oh, really?
No, Minister.
I'm lost. Oh, Presec. You went to Presec.
Yeah, that one. The 7 times winners of the National Science and Maths.
Oh, okay.
7 times. Yeah.
But we are all here, actually.
Yeah,
we're all here.
We're all here.
I came from Fufusu.
No, you went to KNUST.
No.
You
are talking secondary school.
When you arguing with Ayariga, I heard somebody say that, but Abu studied physics.
I did.
And Ayariga studied law.
Yes.
And he says that he knows more mathematics than Abu.
And I did quantum mechanics.
Oh, you did?
Of course I did.
Let's all go and learn quantum mechanics after the break. We'll be right back. Thank you very much, Minister. We'll be right back after the break.